That's why you falling.
What's up, Talk Nation? My name is Chanel, and you are now listening to the Chanel Talks podcast. And today we have...
You have Jersey D, Dex, Jersey. What's up, y'all?
What's up? What's up? So what do you do? Because, like, we had a little bit of conversation, but I don't really know. So you got to, tell the people what's up.
Okay, so let me tell the people this. You know how there's unions that go on strike? Like SAG-AFTRA, all the actors, like, oh, I want AI to give me royalties and loyalties. I'm the motherfucker that get them back on the fucking studio working and get them off of strike. So I deal with union contracts. I deal with interpreting the union contracts and making sure these motherfuckers know what is permitted, not all of that.
So are you dealing with ICE?
With who?
ICE. No.
I am American. I do not.
So you're not dealing with ICE. Okay. Because, they protesting.
Okay, I will say this.
They protesting.
I will say this, yes.
You know what I'm saying?
A couple of months.
They protesting, they out, they've been, you feel me? They've been doing their little shit. So, but I have seen one protest. I have
participated in ICE in terms of we had to send a statement out to our employees because they was nervous. So we sent a statement out to all employees that we do not permit ICE in. If the government has a warrant, they'll come in. Like, we had to do something to speak on what was happening in LA, because it's a real big deal. Like, they going to parks, they're messing with summer camps, like half the LA is shut down from the immigrant community. A city with so many millions of people, I think 3 to 4 million people are immigrants. Trump's trying to get rid of all of them, and you feel that shit here.
Right.
For sure.
That's true. You see it all over TikTok, all over Facebook, Instagram. We see it everywhere. So, what do you think that's going to make it improve? Like,
you know what's going to make it improve? When he finished doing what the fuck he doing, somebody else get in office. Because end of the day, the motherfucker's on the rampage. He's trying to protect whiteism,
So you told me, not to cut you off because I'm going on a different subject.
Let's cut me off.
Now.
I've been drinking.
But you told me basically that you have been traveling all over the world. So
absolutely.
What's some countries or some places you have been so far?
Not only have I been
and
around,
that was most successful.
I've been around the world. I speak 4 languages, and I think from all the places I've been, the place that stand out the most is south of France. When I went to the south of France, the first thing I said.
So what were you doing in south of France? What were you doing there? Just visiting?
Absolutely.
And you just vacation, so you
go
just
to Monaco, go
on
to
your
Italy,
job. So you do like the protesting of everybody having problems and trying to get their jobs back, and then you just travel around the world.
Okay, so
you save money and just travel.
Clear.
You love that's what you love.
I think I need to clarify what I do within the union. I'm not union. I represent management. So the companies that got unions, I represent the company to get the best deal for the company. So the union is on that side of the table. I'm on this side. The union is like, yeah, we want $100 extra. Fuck you. And I'm like, fuck you. We give you $5 extra and $3 in tuition reimbursement. You know what I'm saying? So my job is not to represent the union, but to represent the company and give the best deal. I respect what the union does, and I respect what they represent, but a lot of it is bullshit. Bullshit in the sense of they go hard for things that is not necessary for them to do their job.
But
it depends. Some of them are legit, not all.
But some people are depending on these people. Some people pay up. You feel me? We don't know what they got going on in the company.
We all depend on, essential workers, and they should be compensated. I think that's not the issue. The issue becomes the people that represent them in the union setting. The people that represent them become hostile. They think they're lawyers. They talking about, we need extra $40 an hour. Like, no, you don't. You don't need extra $40 an hour.
That's what happens when people get money.
What happens when people get money? They forget the fact that you got to earn it. It's not just because you get money, you got to earn that money. Unless you make money grow for you, and that's investing in everything else. That's a whole different skill set.
Doing bull crap like that. So
if you're in a union, you most likely ain't got enough money to be investing too much.
Oh, okay.
Facts.
So, what do you like about your job?
What I like about my job is I meet people from all over the world in different industries. And in those industries, I learned that some people live off of $25,000 a year. Some people live off $500,000, $250,000. And all the people are the same. They want the same shit. They reach for the same goals, a better life for their kids, something better than what they had before. People want the same shit, no matter what they make. So yes. I think when you look at it that way and you meet people in different neighborhoods, in different areas, you focus on the fact that...
So what made you Sorry, I'm cutting you off again.
I love it. Keep going.
So how did you start your entrepreneurship. How you say it?
Entrepreneur.
Entrepreneurship. Like, what inspired you to become an entrepreneur?
Well, I was a consultant, so I went to the University of Maryland where I did my MBA. I'm a Morehouse graduate.
Okay.
Morehouse College, Atlanta, Georgia, HBCU, baby, class of
Period.
2011.
Is that a black college?
Absolutely. HBCU, historically black colleges and universities.
Oh, okay.
Opposite of that is PWIs, predominantly white institutions, which I went to first, went to a black institution, best thing I ever did. Know who I am, feel comfortable who I am, can speak for the people and move shit forward. Talented.
So you love meeting people and just trying to figure out how you can help them and make their lives better. That's what drives you.
So the foundation is I'm from North Jersey, outside of New York. I grew up with a Haitian population, Jamaican area, Portuguese area, fucking white area, the black area, the Puerto Ricans, the Dominicans. We had neighborhoods for everything, and in those neighborhoods, everything had value. Mm-hmm. Every neighborhood had something you could take from it and incorporate in your life. Whether you was learning how, like, I remember I was a little kid, my aunt used to take mozzarella with butter, and she would melt the mozzarella and had a little fork and put it on our crackers. Little simple shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Simple shit you get from other cultures. All of that. So when I started in college and they was like, you need to learn the language, I'm like, I'm gonna learn some shit I can use. That's Spanish and French. After that was Portuguese, and there you go. Those are my four languages. Yeah.
Period.
Yeah. So that's why, look, I'm a regular motherfucker, but I moved to LA because LA had good weather. I'm from Jersey. I lived in DC for a while. I went to school in Rhode Island, Atlanta.
Oh, how long have you been living in LA now?
I moved here January 2020. 2 months later, COVID started.
Oh my God,
I
that's
moved
the
here
same
right
thing
before
that
fucking
happened
COVID,
to me.
and I still been here.
Except I moved in December, so we got the same story.
Exactly. So by the time COVID started, a week before COVID, I found a personal trainer. I'm like, yo, I'm about to start going to the gym.
How do you love LA so far? How do you love it? Do you love it?
I love LA. I lived on the beach. I lived on the beach in Long Beach for 3 years, where I could walk in the living room and see the ocean. That was cool.
Nice.
I lived in the valley. Now I live downtown, across from the convention center, where I see a lot of bullshit, a lot of the car shows, fucking bodies outside.
How do you stay up to date with your trends? I mean, with the work that you do, because you have to put in a lot of work to be like knowing what's going on. And
so my career is unique. My career is based on who's ever in office. So as Republicans in office, they've reversed everything Biden did. So my job now is to keep up with all the trends that Trump is reversing, figuring out how it affects the labor and union environment, tell the companies here's how we prepare for this bullshit, and then we prepare ourselves and we go about our business.
So what is it, like a lot of reading, a lot of keeping up with social media?
No, it's a lot of administrative law cases, a lot of Nexus, Lexus, a lot of Westlaw cases. It's real lawyer material shit. It's lawyer without being a lawyer. So basically, one of the things I do is when you get fired from a job or you sue your company and they pay you out, they'll usually make a statement that says, we are not responsible for anything. We just paying you. Go about your fucking business.
Right. We all hate that.
But it happens. Under Biden, they made that mandatory. Trump has now reversed it. So now I got to tell all my clients, when you settle, all these cases have to keep that statement out of it, because you know what I mean? Like, it was the thing, but now you can bring it back. You got to go back and forth. There's a whole bunch of like law shit. You got to keep up with trends. Same thing in Hollywood. The big fight is AI everywhere. They just signed in California the first state where the 16-wheelers are automated, just like the taxis.
How you stay motivated in your industry and keep going and thriving every day?
I will admit, the reason why I came to California, and I'm going to tell you the truth, and I think people need to really pay attention to this. When you pick a career, your career thrives in certain environments. My career thrives on the West Coast, here, Seattle, fucking San Diego to San Francisco, or on the East Coast from DC to Jersey, even in Chicago. So I got certain spots in the country where I'm going to make the most, and my career is going to be prevalent. You got to follow that. It's like back in the day. If you know you're going to make the most money in LA for your career, you got to come to fucking LA. You can't be in the Midwest talking about, oh shit, I'm in a small town, but I'm about to make it big. Yeah, but maybe not. You got to go where the money is. So this is what brought me to LA. My career is big here. A lot of opportunities. You got to go to a Democratic state where people liberal and they want certain things in place like union protection, and then my job becomes relevant. I can't exist in the South because the South has no fucking protections. That's why black people have been fucking migrating out that bitch for a long time. That's it. What else you got for me?
So if people wanted help, how could they find you in your industry?
In order to be connected with me, your job needs to unionize. And I'm gonna tell you some shit right here. There is a thing called protective concerted activity. If you and your coworker talking about safety shit, how much you make, and your boss fires you, call the National Labor Relations Board and file a case. And you will get paid. They will have to reinstate you, back pay, all the shit. Even if you're not in a unionized environment, you have union protection. People don't know that. And I think that's one of the big things that fuck people up. If your job doing some fucked up shit, they fire you and they tell you like, oh, they get rid of you and they bring a midget. You like, oh, you got rid of me for a midget. You know, you in some segregation shit, whatever. You can actually file those cases, but you need to know where to go. So if you in a fucked up situation, you like, yo, I feel like my job is doing some bullshit, you have to start finding connections with people, employment and labor attorneys.
Right.
And these people that know the industry. So I would say if you're in a fucked up situation, you feel like my job fired me during probation, extended my probation because I'm black. All the black people here have extended probation. You find these trends, you have to call that shit out. And the right place to go is the Labor Relations Board. And you do that, they will reinstate you, get back paid.
Now, if people really needed some resources, where could they go? Like, in your industry. If they really need, some help and, where could they go? Where can they find you?
You got two options. Do you work for a private entity or the federal government, right? If you work for the private entity, you will go to National Labor Relations Board. So if your company was built from the ground up, but if you work for the school system, the police, anywhere where the government pays for you, you have the Public Employee Relations Board. That's different. So you got to know where to go to file your complaint. That's the best thing you can always do is know where to go for your issues to be resolved.
Period.
It's like I tell people, you talking to your broke friends about your money issues, they can't fucking help you. You got to talk to your friends with money so they could guide you or either loan you some shit. Same shit. If you got some job shit, you can't go to everybody talking about my job on some bullshit. Talk to the motherfuckers that could guide you. Be like, yo, it sounds like you're dealing with discrimination. Here's what you need to do. You always got to know your resources. And I tell people this, you complain to people that's broke about how you ain't got no money, they can't help you.
Yes.
People that's successful, people that have it can help you.
Period.
So you don't tell people all your shit.
That part.
You know what I mean? And if you're looking for resources,
some people just not understanding.
They don't understand because they haven't been through it.
Right,
You know what I mean?
exactly.
So if you're in a situation where you're like, okay, I'm having issues with my job, my employer, I feel like I'm a victim of discrimination, I feel like I need some type of union protection, my job is not giving us increases, my job is jeopardizing our safety for profit, you need union protection, or you need to call the National Labor Relations Board and say some shit like, listen, you have to make it about more than one. It can't be just about you. Me and my coworkers, me and as long as there's at least one coworker, you're safe. Me and this coworker feel like we're not safe, then it's concerted activity, you're safe. So I think you need to look at bigger picture and think about what can we do to make the entire environment better, and in the middle of that, you become the hero and you get protection. So I would say, know the fuck who to talk to.
Period.
And
today we are listed. So, and if anybody wanted to work with you, or just hit you up on social media, where can they find you?
Okay, so I'm trying to be a little bit young because I'm a little bit older, so I'm gonna say catch the T.
Period.
I feel like I'm somebody's uncle right now by saying that. But I'm on social media, but I would say my industry is private. I work with clients of different industries, and they pay me to come in and fix shit.
Yeah.
But I would say if you are a regular person, you like, yo, I'm going through some job shit. I just want to soundboard some shit and see what happens. Hit me. I'm Dex around the world. And here's how my name is Dex, but I got that name because I traveled a lot. But then I thought about sex around the world, and then Dex around the world.
Oh my
God! And then I tried to make it sense, Dex around the world. So put Dex around the world. Hit me the message. I promise I will respond back. If you got some employment issues, I'll give you some type of guidance. I got it. No matter what state you're in. Period.
Because you a real one. Period. Clock that T.
That's what it is. I said catch that. I don't even know what the fuck.
Clock that T.
Clock it. Catch it.
Clock it. You are now listening to the Chanel Talks podcast. Anything coming up that you working on?
I'm working on conquering motherfucking Los Angeles, just like Chanel. We here to make shit happen. At the end of the day, whether you're here on the public forum or a private forum in the background doing shit for clients, we here because the industry's here, the money's here, and listen, the weather's here. Everything is good. I wear shorts all year long.
Period.
You know what I'm saying?
We
Shit
in
like
LA.
that. Hey, listen, I used to be 260. I weigh 182, baby.
Right.
Baby,
Period.
don't make me go, yeah, all of that. Yeah, LA do it to you. Avocado toast. Let's go.
All right. Thank you for listening to the Chanel Talks podcast. Thank you for joining Dex. Period. Bye.